Some betrayals arrive with shouting, with accusations, with slammed doors. This one arrived as a message on a Tuesday morning while the coffee was still hot. By noon, everything he had built belonged to someone else, and the person who took it was the only one he had ever completely trusted. His name was Dmitri, and Dilo, his design studio, wasn't just a business. It was the version of himself he had always been trying to build. He had started it from nothing. No investors, no safety net, just clients he had earned one by one, designers he had trained, a reputation he had constructed over years of late nights and careful work. The studio grew, slowly, then consistently, then well. And through most of that journey, there was Ksenia. They had been married for 12 years. 12 years of building together, sharing the worry and the wins in equal measure. When the marriage ended, quietly, without cruelty, they made a decision that most people said was impossible. They stayed. As friends, as partners. She stayed in the business. He trusted her with his accounts, his clients, his reputation, the thing he had built. Because when you have spent 12 years trusting someone with your life, you don't just turn that off. Looking back, there were things he had chosen not to see. The way the business had been structured, not out of malice, not then, but in a way that left his name missing from documents that should have carried it. He had trusted her to handle the administrative architecture of the company, the filings, the accounts, the legal foundation. And she had, just not in the way he understood. He noticed sometimes that conversations with certain clients seemed to root through her rather than him. He noticed that some designers seemed to look to her first when questions arose. He told himself this was efficiency. He told himself this was what partnership looked like. He was not wrong that it was partnership. He was wrong about who was holding the knife. On July 9th, 2025, Dmitri woke up in his apartment. His wife had made coffee, iced the way he liked it. He sat down at the table, opened his laptop. There was a message. It said that Dilo, his studio, was no longer his, that all employees had been notified, that all clients had been notified, and that he had been the one trying to seize the business illegally. Screenshots were attached, messages to clients already sent, warning them that Dmitri was planning to threaten them, that he intended to send slanderous communications, that they should be prepared. She had gotten ahead of his story before he had even woken up to live it. At the bottom of the message, a warning. If he contacted clients, lawsuit. If he contacted designers, lawsuit. If he spoke publicly about what had happened, lawsuit. He checked the law firm's website. They specialized in hostile takeovers. She had planned this. He tried to log into the studio accounts, passwords changed. He called designers he had trained himself. They asked him, carefully, to let the partners resolve it. He called lawyers. They looked at how the business was structured. They looked at the documents. And they told him his position was hopeless. He had a small child. He rented his apartment. His wife did not work. Everything he had, every invoice, every client, every designer he had trained, all of it had been the studio. What made it worse, what made it the specific kind of wound that doesn't close, was not that she had taken something from him. It was that she had used his trust as the instrument. He had handed her the keys because he loved her, because he believed that 12 years meant something durable. She had walked through a door he opened for her and locked it from the other side. He chose not to disappear. He wrote about it, publicly, with his name on it, not to destroy her, not for revenge, but because silence, in his case, would have looked like guilt. And he had done nothing wrong. He had simply trusted someone completely, which, as it turned out, was the only thing he needed to do to lose everything. There is a particular kind of betrayal that doesn't announce itself. It doesn't arrive in an argument or a confrontation or a moment of visible cruelty. It arrives in a Tuesday morning message, after the coffee is already made, after 12 years of evidence that you were safe. What Dmitri's story asks us is a question that most of us don't want to sit with. What do you do when the vulnerability of trusting someone completely is also what made the knife possible? There is no clean answer to that. He didn't stop trusting people. He didn't close himself off. What he did was something harder. He looked at how the business was structured. He looked at where his name was missing. He looked at all the small decisions that had seemed like efficiency at the time and understood that love and legal protection are not the same thing. They never were. Every betrayal leaves a mark. This one left a lesson. If this story stayed with you, it probably means you've trusted someone that completely too. That's not a weakness. It's just the cost of being the kind of person who builds things with other people. I'm Quiet Knives, and I'll see you in the next one.